Hey y'all, welcome to the Charles Norman Show. Refresh Monday. Let's get this week started off right. Refresh. Don't think about nothing bad from last week. Think about all the good that's going to happen this week. Alright, y'all. Today is all hot topics. But before I talk to y'all about what we're going to do today, I want to send my condolences and prayers out to the Biden family because Vice President Joe Biden, lost his son, Beau Biden, to brain cancer last week. He lost his battle with brain cancer last week. Beau Biden was a great person, great public serviceman. He was in the military. He was what's it called? I forgot what's called. He was a politician too. I mean, they were talking about him being like the front runner for governor in 2016 in Delaware. So he was doing great things, and this is Joe Biden's second child he lost. So everybody should be very respectful of Vice President Biden because he's buried his wife, an infant child, and now a son named Beau. And I just want to send my condolences and prayers out to the Biden family. Be strong, y'all. Alright, so like I said, today is all hot topics. We're going to talk about Caitlyn Jenner, Mike Huckabee, the Arthur Ashe Courage Award, Tracy Morgan, Dr. Ruth Westheimer, Kim Kardashian, Nick Young, and Iggy Azalea, Tom Hanks' son, Chet, Kris Jenner, and Hillary Clinton. And I also have a question of the day for everybody. I want y'all to answer. I'm going to answer at the end of the show. What is a hero? Now it's time to start the show. Here we go. Alright, Caitlyn Jenner is here. Bruce Jenner is gone. Welcome, Kate. Bye, Bruce. Bruce Jenner transformed. He made his transformation complete when he got on the cover of Vanity Fair magazine this week. Take a look at these pictures. Or last week. Now he's living the life that she wants to live. Well, she's living the life that she wants to live. And it's going to get confusing in the show because sometimes I may slip up and call him Bruce a he, Caitlyn a he, but she's a she and not a it. That's disrespectful and hateful. Don't call her a it. She's a woman. That's the life that she wants to live. She wants to be a woman. Who are you to tell her not to be a woman? People are focused on the looks of Caitlyn Jenner, and I just don't think that's right. Even though everybody's saying she looks good, but I'm saying if that was another 65-year-old woman, any other 65-year-old woman, nobody would be caring about her looks. They're saying, oh, you need to put more clothes on. You're 65 years old. Let's say somebody like Susan Sarandon wore what she wore on that Vanity Fair cover. People wouldn't be so accepting of it. So it's just, that part's just crazy. And it's not, I just think to focus on the person and what she has done, what courage it took her to do what she did, and how she is a hero to many people. Because there are many transgender people out there today who are scared to be who they are because they don't want to be ridiculed by other people. But Caitlyn Jenner just finally, after 65 years, I'm going to talk about Bruce first. Bruce said after 65 years he's going to be what he wants to be, and he wanted to be a woman. He always felt like he was a woman. So now he's living the life that he wants to live, and everybody should be able to live the life that they want to live. He's a hero to many people. Many people should see. She's a hero to many people. Many people should see and feed off of the courage that it took Bruce to become Caitlyn in the public eye. And people who aren't even in the public eye, who are just dealing with a couple of people, not even a lot of people, should be able to do what they need to do and be who they want to be whenever they want to decide to be the person they want to be. Don't spend your whole life being something that somebody else wants you to be. That's not what you're supposed to do. Live the life you want. You only get one life. And the people who are trying to tell people to live the life that they want to live, stop being greedy. Live your own life. Don't try to live more than your life, because it's not your job to live somebody else's life. And you can help people, you can guide people when they're young, but once they get older, let them live the life they want to live. Let them experience what they want to experience. This is what Caitlyn wanted to do, and this is what millions of other people want to do. Let them live. They aren't killing us. They aren't bothering you. They aren't bothering me. I could really care less. Live the life. Be happy. As long as you're being happy, that's all you need to do. That's what you need to do. What you need to do to be happy is be who you want to be, and be who you want to be. Don't let people change your mind or discourage you. People, you need to encourage instead of discourage. Okay, again, encourage instead of discourage. Mike Huckabee who's running for president in 2016 on the Republican side, so this isn't going to be good. He said, going off of Caitlyn Jenner, the transformation of a transgender, I wish I could have said I was transgender in high school to shower with the girls. He's a jackass. I know. I won't lie, when I was younger, I would say, man, I wish I could have showered with the girls in high school. When I was younger, like, when I was that age where you're like, I'm not saying it's okay to be ignorant, but you don't know. But it's the hope that when you get older, you learn and you're more open to different things. And I just thought with a person with his powerful platform that he has, it was very insensitive. And you all know that I'm not one for being politically correct. But there's a difference between being a jackass and being politically correct, and he is being a jackass. I am not politically correct at all. I'm not. I could care less about being politically correct. I'm going to say what I want. There's a difference between saying what you want and being just ignorant. And that was just an ignorant comment by him. And I got one question for Mike Huckabee. Do you realize that you're running for president of the United States of America, Mike Huckabee? Seriously, do you realize that? And these people are the people that are going to be voting for you. And you're just disrespecting them, slapping them on the wrist. But I had advice for people like Mike Huckabee. I call him Michael. Be open. You just gotta accept other people's opinions, accept other people's lifestyles, even if it's not the lifestyle that you agree with, it's not the lifestyle that you want to live. You don't have to live that lifestyle. That's their lifestyle. Accept it. Don't push your agenda on nobody because that's not fair. You may think that one person, by not listening to your opinion or accepting your opinion, is being closed-minded, but you're being just as closed-minded as them when you're trying to push your opinion on them and not accepting their opinion. It's like a revolving door. Everybody should just accept it, move on. It's not killing me. It's not affecting me. Caitlyn Jenner is still a millionaire, still got that Keeping Up with the Kardashians show with her kids, and that show should be off the air by now, but that's a different story for a different day. Just have an open mind and not a closed mind. And people, just like I just went off on Mike Huckabee, there are certain people, Mike Huckabee is not one of those people, who don't understand, and they're older, and it's going to take them time to understand. So give them their grace period. Try to talk to them about it. Educate them. You can't expect everybody to accept you right away. It wasn't the normal thing for people when they were growing up back in that day. Now it's just more out in the open today. So, you got to give them time, and everybody needs time. Hey, it'll happen one day. If it doesn't, it doesn't. You just got to keep living. Alright, so the Arthur Ashe Courage Award is given out every year at the ESPYs, and this year, Caitlyn Jenner is going to receive the award. People don't think that Caitlyn Jenner should have received the award, and I am one of those people, because this year, Caitlyn Jenner is just coming to the party. The ESPYs are in July. This shoot came out. ESPYs are next month. This shoot came out last week, if I'm not mistaken. The ESPYs are in July. Caitlyn Jenner is so late to the party. Let's talk about just 3 people this year who have been around this whole year, who I've talked about on this show, that should be receiving this award. And one of them is the college basketball player for Baylor, Lauryn Hill, who died from cancer, inoperable cancer, but her dream was to play basketball, and she played basketball with Baylor. I think she played 1 game. I'm not sure how many games she played, but she passed away in April. But she raised so much money for cancer, and she showed courage. She lived her dream. She did not let cancer stop her at all. Then you got Jim Kelly, who also, former quarterback for the Buffalo Bills, who also had cancer this year. But he kept on going. He kept on pushing it. He always does a quarterback and a football training camp for kids every year. And this year they didn't think he would be able to do it, but he still did it. Even though he was sick and not feeling well, he still did it, even with the cancer. And I just think that's an amazing thing that he did. Then you got Leah still. And I talked about Leah Strong a lot of times on this show. The little girl, Devon Stills, of the Cincinnati Bengals and Penn State Nittany Lions, his daughter, who was battling cancer, and she beat cancer. I think they said she had a setback this last week, but the cancer was gone, though. And maybe she could have got the award. If they are only going to give out one award, one of these 3 people should get it, not Caitlyn Jenner, because she's new to the party, and there have been plenty of transgenders before her in the public eye, who have been pioneers for this, and then Caitlyn's just coming to the party. And I'm not taking anything away from Caitlyn, but let's give it to people who've earned it over time, not just over 1 month. The solution could be to give out multiple awards. Okay, actor and comedian Tracy Morgan spoke out about his accident 1 year after it happened. I mean, he says the Walmart case was settled, but the loss of his friend is more important than any amount of money that Walmart can give him. And I agree with that. And he went through a lot and he's trying to get back. He misses making people laugh. Tracy was really good at making people laugh. He's still really good at making people laugh. He wants to return to comedy once he's 100%. And all I gotta say is get well soon, Tracy, because I need to laugh. Because you were funny. You was my boy. Alright. Dr. Ruth Westheimer is under fire for her comments on sex on college campuses. She said if a woman does not want to have sex with a man, she should not be naked in bed with him. And it's like a person, and she compared that to a person walking in the street on a red light and getting hit by a car. Legally, the person who hit you is in trouble, but you're the one that's in the hospital. I mean, she's under fire for that because, you can't compare rape to something like that. Some people get drunk and they black out and they don't have control over themselves, but you should always have somebody there at a party with you or wherever you are. Have your friends and have somebody that's going to be able to keep an eye on you if you're getting drunk so nobody can take advantage of you. And stay away. Just don't drink so much to the point where you cannot be alert of your surroundings on what's going on, what somebody's trying to do to you, because that's when you mess up, really. People get away with rape, and some people don't. I just hope nobody gets away with it. But her comments, I must say, are like I'm not gonna say they're helpful, but they're true. Like, don't get into a bed with anybody who you do not want to have sex with. If you have no clothes on or nothing like that, because at that point, it's just, I don't know. I don't know. I've never been in a rape situation, and I never will. The guy feels like he's obligated to you, and he's going to do whatever he wants, and those monsters think that's okay, but I don't. Just drink responsibly if you're old enough to drink. Don't get pissy drunk or blackout drunk, because then it's not even fun for the people who have to take care of you when you're pissy blackout drunk. It's not fun for them. It's disrespectful to them, and then you never know. When people try to take care, sometimes people try to take care of people when they're drunk. They don't want to listen to the people. They don't want them to talk to them or nothing like that. So just be careful and listen to her comments, because it's like you're setting yourself up, I guess she's saying, but I don't agree with that part. Alright, Kim Kardashian West. Mrs. West is pregnant again. My question is, because she said last time she hated carrying the baby, I'm about to call her Blue Ivy. Northwest, she hated carrying Northwest, and the question that everybody's asking is she going to carry this baby, or is she going to get a surrogate? Either way, it's still her child. It's none of her business. The baby's going to bring her happiness. I'm not a fan of the Kardashians, but as long as people are happy and they're doing what they want to be happy, then we're going to let them. Will the name of the baby be Southwest while your other baby's name is Northwest? Who knows? You got to let us know the name, Kim. But congratulations to Kanye and Kim. Nick Young, basketball player for the Los Angeles Lakers, has proposed to his girlfriend for a couple of years. Iggy Azalea, rapper, the Australian rapper. You all know her. She raps the fancy song and all that other stuff. And Nick Young, they call him Swaggy P. They're engaged. Look at this picture of the ring. I just gotta say, congratulations and good luck. I hope this marriage lasts. I hope all marriages last. I don't like the divorce word, or not the divorce word, the whole divorce thing. I'm not down with that. So make sure it's the right person when you get married. That's for everybody. You proposed to her at a party. Idiot. Okay. Time for Here Comes Hillary. Alright, so her official campaign launches next week on the 13th and June 13th, not January 13th. That's when the race will start. June 4th, I think, in Iowa. She's gonna launch her campaign in New York City. Her grassroots campaign is something where people fundraise all around, and I went to one of her grassroots organizing meeting downtown and Philly, and people were saying you donate this amount, a little bit. But the main thing about the grassroots thing is they want people to be involved and to get her elected. Hillary is charging people, and it's something that's ticking me off with her right now. People who come to this thing who actually want to sit down and talk to her, and I understand that you got to raise money for your campaign, but over $2,000 to ask you a question, sit down and talk with you. That's crap, Hill. You can't run for president and then charge people that much money. If you want to be a champion of a middle class, nobody in the middle class is going to give you $2,000 just to sit down and talk to you. You should be wanting the people from the middle class to come talk to you, Hillary, so you can know what to do when you're going up against the Wall Street and the big banks. You know, you just seem a little bit phony right now, and I don't like that because I'm not backing off from you yet. But I'm not going to back off from you, but that just seems, if somebody's trying to be the champion of the middle class, those numbers that you're charging people should not even be. You know the middle class don't have the money for that. Now, if you're trying to talk to the high class people, the 1%ers, why? They don't matter. You already know they're well off. You want to be a champion of the middle class, to help the middle class, fix the middle class. And that statement, I want to be a champion of the middle class, or you're a champion, America's champion, is a bit phony. That's all I got to say about you today, Hill. It's not all going to be good every time we do a Hill Comes Hillary session. I got a couple of more bad ones, I know. I mean, you're going to do some stuff that's bad, and you still haven't talked about your emails. Still haven't talked about Benghazi or any of that other stuff, even though Benghazi's not that important to me for you to talk about because you already had the trials. So the question of the day was, what was a hero to you? And I just think the hero, and not somebody with a cape, somebody who just does extraordinary things and inspires you to be a better you, inspires you when you feel like you can't be something, they to show you that you can do something or be something, be someone. A hero is somebody who makes a difference in your life and multiple people's life. Everybody's definition of a hero is different. And I know the one thing that a hero has that the villains don't have is a lot of courage. And just remember that. I'll see you all later. Have a great week. Maybe I'll be back on Friday. See you later, everybody.